In today's fast-paced digital landscape, the rise of artificial intelligence has brought both convenience and new challenges. While AI streamlines many tasks, malicious fraudsters are exploiting this powerful technology for financial scams. Schools First Federal Credit Union is here to tell us more about these scams and what we can do to protect ourselves. Let's welcome Fruit Ridge Branch Manager from Schools First Federal Credit Union. We have Tamara Thomas. Hello, Tamara.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing good, but I'm a little paranoid with so many scams going on, and now we're throwing in AI. So break down for us what these AI scams mean.
So AI, we're all hearing a lot about AI and how it's really, like you spoke about, really streamlined our lives in so many different ways, right? It's made so many different things easier for us. And unfortunately, as it makes our lives easier, it also makes the lives of scammers much easier. You know, a lot of the things that we've told you to look out for before, such as misspellings when you're getting messages, or, you know, websites that just don't seem right, grammar errors. Now with the use of generative AI, that those things are almost non-existent.
Yes.
So you really have to just be more cautious than ever.
Yeah, the lines are getting a little bit more blurred, and it's harder to decipher if this is real or not.
Yeah.
So as promised, I mean, AI promises to make our lives easier. It's a double-edged sword when AI makes it easier for scammers, like you mentioned. Are there any eye-opening examples you can share with us?
Yes, so while AI isn't changing, they're not creating new scams, what they're doing is they're really improving those scams that we've been falling for this whole entire time. So one that comes to mind is voice cloning. AI can now take a very small recording of your voice and actually clone it and hold a conversation as your voice. So we think about those calls that you get that are asking for help, whether it's a celebrity reaching out to you or a family member, you can hear their voice. So it makes it so much more believable when you're talking to them on the phone. The other is the deep fake videos that they can do. They can actually create an AI image that can hold a conversation. So you can hold a video call with somebody, think it's completely legitimate, and actually it's AI. It's an AI image. It's an AI conversation. I think about that when it comes to romance scams, right? Somebody reaching out to you, you would think that you're having a legitimate conversation, and you're actually not.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, and it makes, you know, the phishing emails are more efficient now. They lack a lot of the grammar errors that we're used to seeing. So they've really just enhanced the way that they scam us.
Yes,
right?
yes, it's going up a level every time. So I mean, in this, trust is key, but AI can make that tricky. So how are scammers using AI to fool us?
So like we spoke about, they're really just kind of taking those scams and enhancing them. So correcting grammar, correcting misspellings. AI can actually create a whole website, right? They can create an image for you to click on to shop, but they can create a website. I think about this often because I scroll through social media and I see all of these links for stores.
Yes.
And it's really hard to know whether that's a legitimate store, because it very well could be an AI generated store where it looks like you're shopping. It looks like a storefront. You get to go through different items, but really it's an AI generated storefront, just, you know, wanting to collect your personal information and your payment information.
Okay, so really having to do the research and stay a step ahead. So with all these tricks that scammers have up their sleeves, what are the best ways we can protect ourselves from falling victim to these AI frauds?
So unfortunately, the same as before, right? You just have to be very cautious. You have to, you know, not act quickly. Remember, one of the things that scammers do is they want you to purchase this right now, or they want you to put, you know, a down payment on something right now. Something that we're also seeing a lot is the home rental market scams. They'll create a listing for a rental and ask for a deposit, and that's not accurate. So it's really just about doing research outside of the message that you're getting or outside of the website that you're on. Calling companies directly. So the same tips, but you just have to be even more diligent than you were before.
Yeah, and paying attention to, like you mentioned, that urgency, like get it now, you need to buy it now. Once that starts playing along, maybe that's a red flag for people to notice.
Yes.
Well, Tamara, thank you for helping us with this. You're helping us navigate this AI world just a little bit more better, a little bit more calmer, so thank you.
Thank you.
And to our viewers, you can visit one of the many Schools First Federal Credit Union branch locations as seen on the screen, and you can find out more online by going to schoolsfirstfcu.org.